Gonna go all the way down here, and then we'll slowly work back up again. I mean, I don't think James has got anything really worthwhile to say about prime candidates. Oh no, I don't think I can ask him about the prime candidates anyway.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
No. By the sounds
Thank you. Probably be back later.
From the tip, it looks, and the hint we got, it looks like we're focusing on the prime candidates at the moment. So, I need to... He's lying
more
about...
questions, please. Thank you.
Kate was being tested for prime candidate. Is that a contradiction anywhere here? Only met Kate a few times. Last saw her at the meeting on Friday, around 7. It's this threshold testing, but I don't think there's any contradiction within his statements. I'm kind of annoyed that you can't say that the theft stunt that he does, the fake theft, is... It depends what you mean by testing, of course. But as he explicitly states threshold testing, you think that's a separate thing. Students are not encouraged to hurt each other. Now, we know that's not true. No, these are not helpful. Kate Vine, presumably gold digging, but you tested her. Maybe that's part of that test. Which is... No. Liam's death was unavoidable. Has no interest in taking drugs, but I don't think there's anything relevant. Only met Kate a few times. I seen the meeting on Friday around 7. There is a contradiction somewhere, and I think it's got to be to do with these three, but or at least one part of it is. Students not... I think, yeah. Students not encouraged to hurt each other. They are. We know this. But I don't know if he mentioned anything. Actually, if leaders aren't allowed to do it, why do people... Hang on. That should be a contradiction. How can you meditate there if... Nobody's supposed to know the code. Yeah, you don't know why. It's all to do with pain and thresholds and other such stuff. Doesn't believe that Ryan has arthritis. Ryan has a low pain threshold. He pulled his back last year. No. This is more a kind of, hang on. That was last year, but... Can't get rid of that. No place for guilt in business. No. Not contradiction. Like prime candidates are the best students, but Kate was drunk. Being tested, but she was right, but she was drunk. I mean, that doesn't mean she's not the best candidate, the best person, but it seems interesting that they've kind of spoken badly about her. Oh dear. It's annoying because I think, from what the hints are, devil worshippers. It's not any other accusation, okay? Auto hypnosis isn't used on the thing anymore. Dog burning. Third eye. Third eye was very similar to Atlas. It was Paul's idea. Unavoidable. Third eye flyer. Where was that again? It was Paul's idea. Very similar to Atlas. No interest in drugs. In taking drugs. Hasn't heard of salvia. Doesn't recognise the leaves. Gardening's not his thing. Rebecca would know about them. Course objective is to free student from their past. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. Is that a thing? Nope. Just like he's sitting there tapping his feet like, come on, ask me a question. Says Liam was bright. Is that a thing? That's not a contradiction. That's just more a kind of thought. Reluctantly abides by the law. I mean, that's probably not a thing. What was that? Yeah. Atlas. Black scrying mirror. Never used a scrying mirror. Mirror room used for meditation. Wasn't in the pub last Friday, didn't hear about the argument. I don't know if I've used this yet. I can't remember. Yeah, you've seen the bird and cage, but don't know this. Well, yeah, the problem is these are old things. Only met her a few times, but she was being tested for prime candidate. Hang on. Ryan was interested in blondes, but she's not blonde. I mean, so why is... Can I say they're a contradiction? How is him having a weakness for blondes significant considering she's not blonde? I'm really confused now. Because that's clearly a logical kind of contradiction. But it's not a contradiction to anything he said. It's just a contradiction to sense. Actually, you're testing her, but you might have spoken to her. Although that might have been on the night.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Best on time. Yes. True. Didn't know Kate very well. Didn't see who Kate was with. And that's around Friday. She gave £20 for breakage. She was very drunk.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, I wonder what Paul thinks about the prime candidates. You know, it'd be really useful if you told me what I needed to be thinking about, because I'm really confused.
Just a few more questions.
Basically, the game is saying... Oops. The game is saying it's all to do with Paul and stuff. Oops. Yeah. Leaders don't get involved. This is just... I don't know if that's just like they've done something... Like, they'd written it and then they got the photograph and were like... And didn't think about it or something. Best students, given a well-paid job, receive a kickback. Is there something... Is there something in here? Liam's death was unavoidable, but you're not... It's a bit of a contradiction. It's unavoidable for them. I saw her at the meeting. I was saying she's blonde. Alright. They're the best students. Like, she was drunk. That's a contradiction, or at least something that's worth asking about. If she's regularly drunk, coming in with alcohol, which is banned. They're given a well-paid job. I don't think there's any contradiction there. Atlas gets a kickback. Nose Ryan was interested in blondes, which is irrelevant. I assume that's actually the wrong thing, because he had an affair with... He was having an affair with Emma, who has black hair, and Kate's got black hair, so that must be what he's implying. Or he's meant to be implying. Leaders don't get involved in testing. They don't use threshold testing. Students not encouraged to hurt each other. I don't... Hang on. Not happy about the theft. But isn't there a thing where you talk about... You're not bothered by the law? Or ideas over morality, maybe? It's a logical... It might be a logical one, but it might not be one that he actually thinks is... No. Really? We're sitting here just scrolling through these because I can't see what the... Like, I don't think it's anything to do... I don't think it's the Kate bit. It's a contradiction. Because he never said anywhere she wasn't. Leaders don't get involved in testing students, which I think... Which is clearly a contradiction with this one. The fake theft. Oh, no, it's not a contradiction thing. Is that a contradiction? No. Students are not encouraged to hurt each other and they don't do threshold testing. I'm intrigued by the fact that Ryan's arthritis, inverted commas, whether it is or it isn't, started last year, at the same time as they started Atlas. Lisa couldn't handle it. Students are not encouraged to hurt each other. Raise the course entrance age to 21. Yeah, it doesn't say how old she is. It's a problem. Oh, 94. Only met Kate a few times. Last saw her at the meeting on Friday. Possibly spoke to her. Kate was drunk. Doesn't know anything about Simon's bike. He probably doesn't. Yeah, bought one, but he doesn't know where it comes from. These are probably ones I've already tried. Thinking symbols, student's idea, ideas of immorality, reluctantly abided by the law. Like, apparently you can get a cheat which I think just tells you what to do. I don't want to do that. I want to do this without cheating. I also don't know how to cheat. So, third eye was Paul's idea to his idea. Third eye very similar to Atlas. Liam's death is unavoidable. Didn't expect and didn't encourage her to do so. Don't think anyone was prosecuted for the vandalizing of his car. No truth in Lisa's accusation. No interest in the occult. Test designed to reveal psychological issues. Never heard of Dean Hayfield, but they have their own IT guy. Has never seen this keyring. Not happy about the theft. No thefts have happened since. Has since installed the CCTV system up there. Doesn't believe that Ryan actually has arthritis. Yeah, it's like... Best students. Well-paid job. Atlas receives kickback. It doesn't know why, and the kickback payment. Kate is being tested for prime candidate. Is that a contradiction here?